60, 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, I'm John.
I'm Nancy.
And we are J&N Travels.
Travels.
Thank you for joining us. I'm looking out the window on this very cold day.
It's cold.
Up in the 30s, would you say?
Yeah, I think so.
What, the 30s? Just talking to Tanisha, and she's in about the 50s.
Yeah.
We'll be bringing her
I think
up
they
in a
said
moment,
the high today was going to be 36.
36, yeah, that's rough. So this is our last game day of the year. We looked at the calendar, and between Christmas parties and work and other commitments, we figured it's probably better to stop it here and then reevaluate when to come back in 2024, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is the last game one and the last Tanisha time
Mm.
for the end of to the end of this year. This is our game day, which we have our fact or crap, our name this, and our Disney question.
Yeah.
And right after we have the segment with Tanisha. I guess we'll do a little bit of where is it? Yeah, bookkeeping, as they say. We still have a live this Thursday at 12:15 in the afternoon, and that will be a part 2 of our. Now I'm going to let you say it because I always say the ship name.
Venezia.
The Venezia cruise. We did part 1 and went over a lot of stuff. And
that was a lovely ship.
It is, and then we'll pick up from where we left off on Thursday from where we left off 2 weeks ago. Other bookkeeping, our Facebook page has been chugging along and doing quite well. People have been popping in. Check that out, our J&N Facebook page. We have something new, at least 4 out of the 7 days. We have something new up there. Merchandise store, if you're interested in having the old mug or T-shirt for Christmas.
Yeah.
Our podcasts have been doing well. We do a podcast every other Sunday. So we have games today. So we had a podcast last week, and we have a podcast coming out next week. And those can be seen on YouTube.
Yeah, that can
podcasts.
Be. Yeah, check it out.
Right. So those are our personal things.
Yeah.
And I guess we will move on and bring Tanisha up here. So Tanisha, welcome to the show. Thank you for coming.
Hi, John and Nancy. How are you?
Good.
Doing well.
Look, I checked. It's 52. It's a warm 52 here.
Nice.
It feels like a cool 50.
I'll take it.
Well, I'm watching the Patriots game, and it's snowing in New Jersey.
Oh, speaking of which, we were watching a football game last night, and it was somewhere in Iowa in Kent State. They were playing football in the snow.
Oh, boy.
It was completely snow, but that wasn't the oddest thing. There were fans in the stadium.
Wow, I couldn't sit through a game with
I think
snow.
It's neat watching a football game on TV when they're playing in the snow, not sitting there.
Yeah, that's
I know. Cool. I was watching, and I was just like, oh my goodness, they got to be cold. Yeah. I had already had some coffee, so I was like, oh, I could drink some for them, but it was too late by the time I saw that game. It was like, oh, I would not be there for sure, but they were there like it was nothing.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
They probably have a flask of brandy.
This is like I said, this is our last show of the year, Tanisha. What do you have planned for the holidays? Anything special?
Nothing special at all. That's because, we've got a cruise coming up in about 89 days, I think. And so yeah, no, we're just staying home. Probably family will probably do something, get together at someone's house. It's a lot easier and convenient. I can bring something and go back home with my either leftovers or my purse, and all peace and quiet, and the house is clean. I don't have to clean up anything.
Hey,
so
that's nice.
Who are you going on? Are you going on the cruise with just the two of you, or you have a group going?
It's a group of us. Sherry is going to be on there. Sherry Awesome. So, I think she's not going to be on that one. I think she's canceled. But it's a group of us. Yes, it's about, I don't know. It's a group large.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Nice. Is it a group cruise or just a bunch of you decided to go on the same cruise?
We just decided to go on the same cruise. So, nice. And Sherry was on that one, but I think some plans changed, so she won't get to join us. But we'll take her along and everybody else along in spirit.
Was that the one that was originally going to Alaska and they got canceled and rescheduled it, or is that a different one?
No, that wouldn't be Alaska.
We're going to go on the Jubilee in February, and Alaska is scheduled for June.
Yeah, Alaska they do in June. They don't do Alaska.
No, but they canceled it and they rescheduled it. I didn't know if this was a rescheduling cruise that they went on.
Actually, the Jubilee was the rescheduled one because, originally Jubilee was scheduled to set sail. In fact, we were supposed to be on the Jubilee right now. We should have been leaving.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it got pushed back. So when it got pushed back, we scheduled for February.
Oh, that's funny.
That's a nice winter break.
It is a nice break.
Yeah,
and it's fine because February is our Bobby and I anniversary. So
nice.
We just celebrate it then.
Right. All right. Well, Tanisha, I imagine you're prepared like always for your actually, let me throw your little thing up here. For anyone who doesn't know, Tanisha is the self-proclaimed chair of National Day observances. So if you're seeing this live or you're seeing this on replay, this is Tanisha. So Tanisha, I'll let you take it away.
All right. Well, thank you. And yes, I do have some things prepared. Some of them I didn't get a chance to do homework on it, but the other part, I think you'll like it. So today is National Cake Day. Of course, this is the season for cakes, and I think, if you like cakes, it's probably any day is a good day to have cake.
That's for sure.
I'm not a huge sweet or dessert eater, but if I do, I like a good red velvet cake and I like a good German chocolate cake.
Yeah.
Those are the two that I probably can take 2 slices. Anything else, it's okay. You can have my slice. Not saying I don't like them, but not sure where cake originated from, who made the first cake, but it's believed that those Egyptians may have done it. They together a concoction of a dessert bread that's just smothered with some type of honey sweetened honey, and it's believed that maybe they did it.
Well, now you go on a lot of Carnival cruises. Do you go into that cake section much? Do you like their cakes?
I don't go any much. I'm not a big dessert eater. So it's okay if you miss giving me a dessert. It's okay if you miss giving me bread. I don't miss it.
Well, I know the German chocolate cake was invented by Sam German. It's not German chocolate.
Okay.
I always thought it was German chocolate, but Sam German was the one that created it.
And I did try that German chocolate cake on Carnival, and
no, doesn't like it. I wasn't impressed with their cakes. I did like the Carnival cheesecake, but I found that all the cakes tasted the same.
They do. The cheesecake is okay. I mean, I need some strawberry topping on it to help it. But the cakes, and I know there are a lot of people who just rave about those cakes. Am I getting a different slice? Because
I know.
No, I hear it too. They're very bland after a while.
They are. I mean, I didn't.
After a while, John, they're bland with the first bite.
Yeah.
Well, they look gorgeous, but they don't taste that way.
I know. They all have different flavors, but they all taste the same. Oh, this is a caramel apple. And I'm like, I don't see a difference. Taste a difference.
They are beautiful on the eyes, but the tongue is like, whoa.
That's right. Not so well. Yeah.
All right. So tomorrow is Cyber Monday. So if you have coins left that you want to spend, you need to go ahead and get them together so that you can spend them. Make sure you save some though, because Tuesday is National Giving Tuesday. We want to donate and give to the less fortunate. So maybe you can pick up some extra things on Cyber Monday for yourself and then save some extra coins to give and share on National Giving Tuesday.
That'd be nice.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
On Tuesday, it is National French Toast Day. I love some French toast.
Mm.
I haven't had it in a long, long time. Speaking of French toast, I don't think that French toast on Carnival is that great either, but people rave about that one too.
I like the one at the C-Day brunch
The
better than the
12-hour
other one. Yeah.
12-hour French toast. I like that.
It's just too big. I don't want that
It
big.
is.
That's like
It
a loaf
is.
of bread. I
It
don't
is. It is big.
It's like a
cut it in
Texas.
half or something. On the 29th, it is National Electronic Greetings Day. So send someone a greeting electronically. It should be too hard because that's how we do things today. Send a text message, send an e-card. Just let them know you're thinking about them or whatever the case may be. Celebrate accordingly. On the 30th, it is Mason Jar Day.
Oh, I have plenty of those.
John Landis Mason, who invented this jar in 1858 in Vinland, New Jersey. It was great invention for the farmers, especially those who had like a short farming season.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a way for them to harvest or preserve jams and pickles, you name it. It was great. Growing up, my maternal great grandmother, who we affectionately call Big Mama, she was raised and grew up in rural Alabama.
Okay.
So she had lots of mason jars, and I didn't understand the mason jars at the time. So she would put like coins in it, like a.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, like put loose change in it.
Yeah.
So I never forgot that, and even to this day, I still do it because I didn't really like the piggy bank. Let me tell you about the piggy bank. The pig put mystery in my savings. I don't even know if I'm close to meeting the goal.
Yeah.
You got to feel the feet. You got to feel the head, the ears, the little tail, and you don't really know where you are until you pick it up and see if she's heavy. Pigs take forever to get heavy. So the mason jar, oh my goodness, I love the mason jar and keep those coins in it.
Nice.
A true piggy bank. There's no mystery. I can see if I'm close to, okay, I need to save a little bit more. Not like that deceiving pig. And then you got to break it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. My son had one. Remember the big red one?
Yeah.
And we ended up having to break
That's the thing.
it.
Tanisha, I got to interrupt you here 1 minute because I think there's a question for you here in the chat.
Okay.
First, I'd like to acknowledge that Robert Leonard is in here.
Robert,
I see you, Robert.
hello.
Najuma Brown,
Hi,
thanks for
Najuma.
coming in. And then I got a question from someone from a rain about Rally Creative Travel. Did Alabama or Auburn win? Asking for a friend.
Let's carry on with the show. Let's carry on. Oh my goodness. I know we're gonna have the questions at the end. So Blaine, we're gonna save your question, okay?
At the very end, right?
Yeah.
So Mason, hats off to the late great Mr. Mason for creating a wonderful invention for the farmers, but for those of us who do not really care for the piggy bank, thank you for that invention.
Very nice.
Also on the 30th, we're closing. I can't believe we're closing out November.
I know.
Oh my goodness. We're going to celebrate the state that is the home of the Delta Blues, one half of the twin state in the South, the 20th state to be admitted to the Union on December the 10th, 1817, just a little bit more than 2 years before her twin came along, December 14th, 1819. We're going to celebrate the Magnolia State. Growing up, I learned how to spell her name like this. M-I, cricket letter, I, cricket letter, I. That is Mississippi. Do you know, just a little bit of fun facts about Mississippi. You all know how much I love catfish.
Yeah.
There are over 100,000 catfish, 100,000 acres of catfish ponds in Mississippi. I was thinking, I need to visit the sister state a little bit more.
Really? Wow, that's a lot.
And even though Coca-Cola, if you've never gone to Atlanta to visit the Coke plant, or the World of Coke, I should say, not the Coke plant. Coca-Cola was invented over there in
Yeah.
Georgia, in Atlanta.
Yeah, in
But
Georgia. Yeah.
it was first bottled. The first bottled Coca-Cola did not occur in Atlanta. It occurred in Vicksburg, Mississippi by,
Oh.
yes, Joseph Bendenharm. I hope I
Oh.
don't pronounce his name right. Anyway, he was German. So the first bottled Coca-Cola was created in Vicksburg, Mississippi, and sold over there as well.
Interesting.
Have you ever been to the museum in Atlanta for Coca-Cola?
Yes, I have. And let me tell you, that's another thing. If you like sweets, because you taste these different varieties of Coca-Cola, because Coke varies around, the taste of Coke varies around the world. I mean, so they got like the different nationalities and flavors. And look, just give me plain Coke. I don't need all of these different flavors. Just Coke and some ice, and I'm satisfied.
I'm on you. I'm with you on that one. Yeah.
But it's nice. It's nice to see the different varieties. But I'm not a diabetic. But if I was, I'm thinking like, oh my goodness, this is not good for the diabeticals.
Right. That's for sure.
But it's a really nice place. Have you and Nancy gone before?
No, closest we've gone is the Coca-Cola thing at Disney Springs in Florida, which is just a small representation.
If you get a chance, definitely go. It's really nice. Also, the world's largest and longest man-made beach lies on coastal Mississippi. So it goes from to Henderson Point. That is 26 miles long and about 200 feet wide. It is the longest man-made in the world.
Wow.
Way to go. How soft the sand is there.
I'm sorry?
I wonder how soft the sand is.
I haven't had the opportunity. You know what? I'm born and raised here in Alabama. I have never been to an Alabama beach ever.
Really?
I haven't been to a beach in Mississippi either, but I've gone on the coast. I've been to Biloxi many times. I've been to Vicksburg. So I haven't had an opportunity to see this beach. Needless to say, I spent a lot of time on the Florida beaches. Just something about those beaches I love.
Yeah.
But I haven't had the opportunity. So when I was doing my little studies here, I was like, I need to go and check this man-made beach out.
Yeah, Blaine says Mississippi's got a lot of hidden treasures.
Yeah.
Yes, it do. So the way, celebrate Mississippi Day by learning about Mississippi. It has a lot of history, as do a lot of the states here in the South. But it's a very interesting place. And like I said, I didn't even know about this beach. I know, the Gulf Coast, it's beautiful. We have really... It's really nice, but I didn't know that they held that honor of the largest
That's interesting.
man-made beach in the world. So very, very impressed with that.
Yep.
December the 1st is knocking on our windows.
Yeah.
December the 1st, as it has been since 1988, is World AIDS Day. We've made a lot of progress with this unfortunate epidemic, but there's still a lot of work to be done. So the way you want to celebrate this day is to remember those who have passed away either by HIV or AIDS-related illness. More than 32 million people, according to the CDC, have died because of this. So, and if you know someone, either personally or know a family member or friend who knows someone, check in on them just to see how they're doing, because it's not gone anywhere. It's still here. It's just not as bad as it was, thankfully, because of the progress we made. Also, November 1st. Oh, I don't want to go back. December the 1st, it is also Rosa Parks Day. Rosa Parks kicked off the Montgomery bus boycott in right down the road from me in Montgomery on December oh my goodness, I forgot the date. Was it the 5th? Anyway, December 1955. The story was that she was tired. The reason why she did give up her seat. She did an interview many years later, and she said, "No, I wasn't physically tired. I was just tired of giving in. And what was ironic is that the same bus driver, she had a run-in with him 12 years before that. So it's like they had a history before the actual history.
That's funny.
Needless to say, she was fined $10 and $4 in court costs. Wow. Can you imagine? Court costs $4. I mean, and I don't go to court now. I haven't had a case where I go to court, but if I did, I want the Rosa Parks deal. I want the $4.
Yeah, I know. That's right.
Give me that. Yeah.
Yes. On December the 2nd. Now we celebrate this in July, and we celebrate it in December. If you haven't, actually, no, take it. Yeah, July and December. This is National Mutt Day. We want to give it up to the mutts. They are special. If you have a fur friend or fur family member, whether he or she is full bred or a combination of breeds, let's give it up to the mutts. They are special too. Also, if you have not noticed, every first Saturday in the month, every year throughout the month, what am I saying? The first Saturday of every month is National Play Outside Day. Now, you all have the opportunity to enjoy playing outside because you have snow.
Yeah.
We don't have snow. We just have some rain and cloudy days a lot of times.
Yes, there's probably a lot more that you can play outside than we can.
But
Especially January, February.
Yeah, but we can play and make a snowman.
We can snow field, but
that's right.
We can throw snowballs at one another.
They can play football.
We can make yellow snow.
It's not fun. It's not fun. So celebrate for those of us who can't make snowman here like you all. Can you celebrate for us?
Yeah.
When was the last time you've been in snow? Or have you been in snow before?
Oh, yeah. I mean, we've had it. It just doesn't occur, but, whenever a blue moon decide to show up.
I mean, you've never been up to the Northeast or anything, right? During the winter?
No. I would love to come. Just get stuck there.
That's not the longest trip up. That might be something you might want to do someday. Go up to a nice little chalet, on the snow or something like that.
Yeah, it would be really nice. I would love it. I went to Washington earlier this year and was thinking I would get some snow and didn't get any snow. I think there was a little bit of rain. Like, you wasted my time. Any other time you have
That's
snow.
right.
What the heck? even Baltimore didn't have it. I spent a few minutes over in Baltimore. Where's the snow?
Yeah.
Hey, Josh, thanks for coming in.
Hey, Josh.
Moonlight Adventures.
All right. On December the 4th, it is National Sock Day. Listen, the socks have the longest, most truest marriage on the planet. You want to spend your day with the socks by wearing your favorite pair of socks. That's how you celebrate that day. It is also National Cookie Day for those who, and this is the sweet month. If you like cookies, cakes, pies, grab them and celebrate. On December the 5th, it's Bathtub Party Day. Now, what this one is, the purpose is for you, because a lot of people like to take showers, but you want to spend this day to just take a deep soak. Just run a nice hot bath and soak. Put your favorite bubbles in and whatever you need to do to make the water nice and comfortable and fun and enjoyable. But the idea is for you to take a soak. Now, you don't need to prove it to anybody that you're doing that. Just celebrate.
You don't have to show pictures, right?
Right.
No pictures necessary.
Let's see. On the 6th is Miners Day, National Miners Day. Now, I really didn't understand miners and their role, but they do a lot for us, and they sacrifice their life really to help make raw material usable for us on our daily basis. So we want to take this time to remember them, and if you know a miner, thank him or her for what they're doing, because they have a very serious and dangerous job. Right. So the hats off to the miners. On December the 7th, we're going to celebrate the 21st state that was admitted to the Union. This is the state that comes between the two twins. Mississippi came the 20th, born December 1817, and the twin came along, Alabama in 1819. But Illinois had to break it up, come in the middle of us, and they were founded in 1818, or admitted to the Union, rather, I should say. Their state snack is the popcorn.
Oh.
Now, I've been to Illinois. Of course, I've had quite a few connecting flights in Illinois. I did go to Illinois, spent a weekend up there this past August. And I'll tell you that Garrett popcorn is pretty good. So if you ever had Garrett popcorn, and
No.
Never heard of it. No.
I haven't either.
Yeah, that I can see why it's this popcorn, that's their snack, because Garrett is pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. December the 9th, it is National Christmas Card Day. If you do not have your Christmas cards ready to go out, go ahead and make that day to go ahead and fill them out, get them mailed out so they can make it to their destination in time. It is also, and I don't remember his name, but National Weary Willie Day. So, and I can't remember the gentleman's name, but Weary Willie was a clown, and he had the frown face. I don't know if you remember way back when, but there was a clown. He just had this, because most clowns have the smiling face. They're always happy and cheerful. But this particular clown, he was sad. And so the gentleman that came up with this idea felt like it was a good idea, because everybody's not always chipper. They're not always happy. So he came up with Weary Willie. So Weary Willie is a clown, or was a clown, I should say. And after he passed away, his son continued to perform as Weary Willie until he passed away. So let's give it up to Weary Willie, because I think we're all some Weary Willie sometimes. We just, it could be various reasons why we don't want to smile. We're feeling down, whatever the case may be. So he represents the other half of us, because we're not always chipper. We're not always joyful. Let's just be real.
So you always had the sad look?
He always had a sad look, yes.
Oh, okay.
That's it. Mm-hmm. Blaine said he's in the process of sending 60 to 70 cards out for Christmas to his clients.
Wow.
Oh, wow. That Blaine, I'm coming to you, Blaine. Hang tight.
You don't see that much anymore, though, Christmas cards.
No.
You send many out yourself?
I do. I try to, because it's, handwritten letters and envelopes. Those are, you don't see them anymore, but they're really nice to get. And they're nice to send too, because it's just something, you should feel something when you're handwriting someone's name and address on an envelope, and you're writing a message in a card or a letter. You yourself should feel something. And of course they should feel something when they receive it. It's nice to send emails and text messages, but yeah, I remember a time before those things came along, and it was nice.
Yeah, and a lot of those would be the one time you'd write to a person. It wouldn't be like nowadays where you can text them or anything like that.
Right. It was good days. I remember those days. The 11th is National App Day. There's an app for everything. So pull out your phone and celebrate by pulling up your favorite app. Whatever it may be.
Some game to play that day.
Yeah, I like my games too. I still like what is the little game? Candy Crush. I still like
Candy Crush.
I've never played that. I've heard of it. I was playing Tetris the other day on my phone just for the heck of it.
Oh, I forgot about Tetris. Well, I do Candy Crush because every day, if you go in once a day, they give you 30 minutes to play, just unlimited. So once my time run out, then of course you still have your 5 lives. So once that runs out, then I'll see you tomorrow.
Well, Candy Crush. I've never played that.
I like it. Good stress reliever. Or when I want to tune Bobby out. The 12th is National Ding-a-ling Day. That is basically you want to pick up the phone and call someone. So we're going to spend maybe the day before with app day, texting or whatever we want to do. Or actually earlier the month, we did the electronic greeting day. So we want to pick up the phone and call someone rather than texting them or messaging them. Pick up the phone. Let the phone ring. Ding-a-ling.
Blaine says, dang, there's a day for Josh. Ding-a-ling day.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Well, that was after Josh said Blaine has a weary willy, I've heard.
we all have a weary willy some days. Like sometimes I get it on Sunday evening because even though I work from home, I still have to go to work.
Yeah, that's right. Do you put in like do you work Monday through Friday, or do you actually sit down and do stuff through the weekend too?
I work Monday through Friday. Good question, because I tell my coworkers all the time, whatever I don't finish, because a lot of times depending on how it goes between the patients and the doctors, if I don't finish, well, I'm going to pick it up because after hours, that's my time. Weekend, never.
Yeah.
Now, I had to call a patient. The only reason I did it was because I forgot to call her like I promised, but it was a very crazy day. And she was shocked. She said, Tisha, you're calling me on a Saturday. Well, you didn't have to call me. I said, I know, but I felt bad because I told you I was going to call you. And I couldn't wait to get up to call you. But trust and believe, this is not something that I normally practice.
So you can turn the clock off on Friday night. That's good.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
You need to. Yeah. Otherwise you go crazy.
Yeah.
Think of
I usually schedule my break time or time when I'm not accepting any more calls or responding to emails about the last 30, 40 minutes of my shifts, because I got to get prepared to greet 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
All of this out of the way.
That's right. That's right.
Okay. On the 13th December, we're going to celebrate the men and women of the National Guard. If you know a man or woman that's serving in the National Guard, please give them the thanks. And we want to thank their families as well, because they can't do it without the support of their family. We wouldn't be able to have a lot of the benefits with not just the men and the women of the National Guard, but their families who are sacrificing as well. So big ups and thanks to them. Yeah. On December the 14th, we're going to celebrate the other twin. Before he starts, I want Blaine to simmer down. It is Alabama Day. It is not the Crimson Tide, Alabama. It is National Alabama for the state, okay? The Yellowhammer State. There's lots of history here in Alabama. I encourage you to, other than football, I encourage you to learn a little about the history of Alabama. It's filled with a lot of history. When you think Alabama, a lot of people think that Roll Tide, but we're more than that. On the 15th, it is National Wear Your Pearls Day. I love my pearls, as you all know. So we want to wear those pearls. It's also Ugly Sweater Day. Put some pearls on to make that sweater. Okay, let's try that. We also want to celebrate another sweet decadent. That's the cupcake. Now, I do like a good cupcake because it's not that big. I don't need a big slice. So a cupcake, a really good cupcake, not some of that carnival stuff. I will eat a cupcake. And I don't want all that frosting on it. You don't need to overload it. Just a little bit. It is also National Underdog Day. Look, I want to celebrate the underdogs. I'm usually going for the underdogs.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Mm-hmm.
Same way. Hey, Brian, thanks for joining us.
And then I'm going to close out with Wreaths Across America listing December the 16th. This is a great cause and effort. If you have an opportunity to serve in your area, this is where volunteers go and they place Christmas wreaths on the tombstone headstones of those who served in the military. Great opportunity in volunteer service. So, and every state does it. So check your local area to see what time they're going to do it, and see if it fits your schedule so that you can participate. Even if it's just
an official day, they just lay all the wreaths out.
December the 16th.
Yeah, I mean they do them all at one time.
Yes.
Oh, they do.
That's interesting. Yeah, I didn't know about that.
Yeah. Wreaths Across America. Yep.
Okay.
And then, of course, we have Christmas Eve, we have Christmas Day, and then we're going to end the year with December the 31st. Listen, I know people like to set resolutions, and I think I talked about that in Vlogvember last year. It's good if you set resolutions, but I encourage you to set goals, because goals are a little bit more, they hold you accountable a lot more than resolutions. Resolutions to me are more like dreams, and nothing against dreams. They just don't have a date, and they don't challenge you or hold you responsible. So if you say, I've got a New Year's resolution, well, you may or may not hit it, because what are you trying to hit? What's your deadline?
Right.
Right.
They don't require dates that you have to do it by this date. Where's
Right.
the goals do? But it's better to do something than nothing. So if resolutions suits your fancy, so be it.
Right. If it can motivate you, that's great.
Exactly.
So-
Exactly.
Do you know who Cindy Lou Who is?
Sandy Lou Who, yes. Oh my goodness, we were talking about the Grinch.
Yeah.
We need to look at that. Maybe we'll look at it. Oh no, there's a football game tonight. Can't do it tonight.
Because Captain Billy is calling you Cindy Lou Who. That's a little girl on there, right? That's a little girl.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Well, I like Sandy Lou Who. So okay.
Yeah.
I'll
She's a
take
cute
it.
one.
I'll take it. She was cute. She was cute. I like Cindy Lou.
Right.
And look, she was able to convert the Grinch.
Yeah.
Although he wasn't really bad. He had a small heart that grew bigger at the end.
He was just misread. They just
Misunderstood.
misunderstood. That's the term I was looking for.
Right. And Sandy Lou was able to, yeah, I like that, because I do like to see the good in people. I mean, look, I like Blaine.
But you've been very open-hearted to Blaine. I noticed that. Thanks for coming in, Captain. Okay,
Hi, Captain.
all right. So that's that. So I guess what we're going to do is first tell you to have a great holiday season.
Yes, have a wonderful.
Thank you. You as well. Oh my goodness. So when are you all? I know this is an annual trip that you all take. When are you leaving?
Couple days after Christmas, we hope.
Okay.
To leave.
Now, do you all fly down or do you drive?
No, we have to drive because we need transportation for 3 months, so 3 to 4 months. So we drive. Plus, we load the thing up. There's too many things you'd have to take with you on the airplane.
Okay, and how long is the drive? And do you make stops in between where you stay over in a state or?
No, what we do is power naps in some welcome centers. We usually leave around 6, 7 at night. The first night, and 2 days later, we're there about 6 in the morning. So about a day and a half.
Oh, wow. So you leave in the late evening?
Yeah, at night, because that way I get through all these cities up in the Northeast. Are miserable, Richmond, Washington, New York. So to avoid them all, we travel through the night. And then by the time the rush hour starts in Richmond, Virginia, we're hopefully in Richmond, Virginia, or past it. That's the last busy city.
So is the roads, are they like, do you have winter roads? I mean, not winter roads, but like snow and.
We've run into a few at night. Sometimes we'll hit a little bit of an ice storm, but usually that early in the season in December, we avoid it. That's what we hope. Fingers crossed. But
okay, that makes sense. Well, because like I said, we're in the season right now, December, really November, especially December. This is what we call our tornado season. We have lots of tornadoes in December. We had one on Christmas Day one year.
Wow. Gee.
Yeah. So it would be nice if we had winter, but we don't. We typically have lots of spring stuff here.
Right.
Occasionally we'll get something of a winter, but not much. Like I said, we're gonna be cold tomorrow night and Tuesday night. We're gonna struggle to get into the 50s, and then immediately after that, Wednesday, we're gonna be back up into 60s and 70s.
Jeez.
I take that too.
Yeah, I'll take it.
It's just your real hot weather I don't like.
I don't like it either. So I don't complain about it at all, because when summer comes, it didn't know that the calendar has turned to fall, so it continues to linger and linger and linger.
Right.
And then when fall comes, it seems like it didn't know that it's fall. You are fall. You don't have to share spring and whatever this winter thing is. that wants to flirt around, you can be fall if you want to, but
Right.
yeah. I mean, it's nothing for us to have all 4 seasons in one day, literally one day.
That's interesting.
That would be intense.
Gosh.
Yeah.
That would be intense.
Ask any Alabamian, they'll tell you, yeah, we'll definitely see all 4 seasons in a day.
Wow.
If not, sometime we'll see it in a week. Like this is gonna be the week we'll see all 4 probably.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Well, that's good. That's really good, I guess, in some ways. Well, thank you, Tanisha.
So we can play with the snowman and have a snowball fight or at it. I know my fellow Alabamians, don't agree with me, but who cares about them? I want it.
I hear you. So have a good season. Robert, if you saw the game today, miserable Patriots game today.
I don't know what's going on with, so what do you think? What is the history of Belichick?
I think there's just nothing there. He's got 2 quarterbacks, and neither one can do the job. And so let them play it out. If they keep screwing up, they get a higher draft pick. And if they don't, then he knows what he has for next year. There's really not much you can do at this point.
That's what Bobby was saying the other day. He's like, he wants them to keep doing it because this is Bobby personally. I want them to keep being like that because we'll have the top draft pick. And I'm thinking like, but this is horrible. This is horrific.
Right.
I mean, I'm not even a Belichick fan, but this is horrible.
Yeah. I just think that there's nothing else. You don't want to pull someone in that might win you 2 or 3 games. And, at this point, since you're out of it, you're not going to make the playoffs. So you might as well just go watch the 2 rookie or the 2 young guys and just see if they have anything at all.
Yeah. So, well, everybody have a great one. Blaine, I forgot to tell Blaine. Okay, so Alabama won because for whatever reason Auburn decided to go to sleep at the end and allow them to win. It doesn't matter. I mean, Georgia will slaughter them come Saturday. So, that Bama has to have a win against Auburn in this. That's fine. Take the win, but you won't win against Georgia. Yeah.
That was a crazy ending.
It was just, I couldn't believe what I was seeing.
You just wonder how teams can play a whole game and then to have a total breakdown on one play.
On one play.
That's an obvious play. You know what they're going to do, too. So
the game was pretty much over with. How did you fumble the ball on the return? I don't know. I was like those girls they kept showing. I'm like, oh my God. I wasn't crying or anything, but I was just, this is horrible.
Blaine says it was a great game. I'm just glad it was competitive.
It was very competitive. Yes, they should have dropped in ranks. If you're gonna, Auburn is not ranked, so I felt like Alabama should have dropped at least to 9 or 10. But they're Alabama, so they're not gonna let them drop any further than what they are. But anywho, like I said, it's gonna be a good game Saturday.
Brian says the Notre Dame Boston College fan and the captain. This must have been the game you were talking about, Tanisha. The captain Commodore says the Iowa State game versus Kansas State was played in the snow. That must be the one you're talking about.
Oh.
I mean, it seemed like Bobby and I were looking at it, and he said it looks like something you would see on like the video games where, I guess those video games they play in the snow, not the real people. Right. But it was just unreal how they were playing like it wasn't even snow out there. But the crazy part, like I said, the fans, the people in the stadium were just, they were supporting their players. But I just would have supported them at home.
Do you know what Blaine means on this t-shirt? He said, game was over pretty much when you all won on that kick 6 a few years ago.
So what happened, I'm assuming he's talking about that 109-yard return and Auburn won. It was 1 second left on the clock, and Davis ran that ball back from one end zone to the next.
Yeah.
Without getting touched, and the game was won. But I thought it was more than 6 years ago. But yeah, because I kept saying
he said that is it. That's the one.
Yeah. So when I was looking at the clock Saturday, I said, look, Auburn has done it before. We had 1 second on the clock. They got this. They got this. And then that boy go and drop the ball I was like, oh. And I'm in the house with a lot of Alabama fans, and it was just horrific.
Not the place to be.
No.
All right. Well, thank you, Tanisha.
Thank you, Tanisha.
And
Thank
we'll
you.
talk,
Thank
we'll
you.
talk. Hopefully, you can hang around a little bit to play some of this game, and we'll talk to you in 2024.
Yes, have a great holiday, safe travels. I'm looking forward to 2024 because I will celebrate the Big 5-0 on the 15th. I cannot wait.
Really?
Wow. On the 15th of what month?
January.
January 15th. Wow.
God,
and for the first time, I'm going to take off work. I never take off work on my birthday, but I figured, that's a pretty big birthday. I think
it is huge. Yeah. Wow.
Huge. You're just like a child to us.
Look, no, I cannot believe it. The Dewey Decimal System, I didn't bring that up, but when I was doing my research, I said, no, that may be too far back. John and Nancy probably don't know about the Dewey Decimal System.
Oh, yeah.
I won't bring it up.
Well, we know about it, but no, that was actually before us, a little before us.
And it was before all of us, but the thing about it is a lot of the people today, the generation today, they don't know what it is.
No,
right. That was big in the libriaries, right? Yeah, the libraries. Oh, yeah. That's what we remember. Going to school, to the libraries.
Right.
But when I was doing my study, I was like, oh, they probably don't know what that is. I'm not going to bring that one up. I'll save it. But yes, I remember the Dewey Decimal System. It had to, that was part of going to the next grade. We had to do real work. I don't know what they do today, but get a lot of days out of school.
The captain thought you were only 29 years old, Tanisha.
Well, thank you.
And then he comes back and he says, John knew Moses personally. So I think he's a compliment to an insult, huh? He must be Moses Malone. He means Moses Malone.
Moses Malone.
Yes, I will be the Big 5-0. I was born on Tuesday, just right after midnight, 12:32.
Oh, wow.
1974. It was a great year.
That's great. All right, Tanisha, thanks for coming up, and we will talk to you later.
Yeah.
All right, bye, everybody.
Have a great holiday.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay. So let me put this up. All right, guys, we'd like to play a little game here. Hopefully we'll have some participation here in the chat on Game Sunday.
Yeah.
So we went through that stuff, Nance. Why don't we jump right into the game with your fact or craps?
All righty, I'll start with my first.
Brian says, my Special Olympic basketball season starts in the month of January.
Nice.
You got one sport after the other, Brian. Go ahead, Nance.
All right. Filmmaker Michael Moore is the first cousin of Roger James Bond Moore.
Okay, read that one more time.
Crap or fact that filmmaker Michael Moore is the first cousin of Roger James Bond Moore.
Okay, so Roger Moore plays James
fact
Bond.
Or crap.
Fact or crap? And I'm going to go with, since I haven't seen these, I'm going to guess today too. So I'm going to say that's crap for me. Everyone else says crap. What is the answer, Nancy?
Yeah, you guys are good. It's crap. That's not true.
Okay, next one, Nance.
Okay, Danielle Steele once solved a real-world murder inspiring one of her best-selling books.
That's a big author, right?
Yeah, she writes a lot of books, yeah. Danielle Steele once solved a real-world murder inspiring one of her best-selling books.
I'm going to guess crap on that one again, too.
Crap or fact?
Hey, Sean, thanks for coming in.
Hi, Sean.
It is 4:49 here. Fact? Geez, everyone's saying fact. I'm saying it's crap. What is it?
You're right, John. It's crap.
It is
crap. She did not.
Everyone said fact. Wow.
I know. I would have said fact, too, on that one.
And your third one for this round?
In 2007, Steven Seagal tried his hand at music, touring with a backup band called Thunderbox.
All right. Now that's Mr. Kung Fu guy there.
Steven Seagal.
I'm going to say that's crap, too, because I don't think I can't picture
He tried
him
his
doing
hand
anything.
at music, touring with a backup band called Thunderbox.
John's guess is that.
Your guess is crap.
It's crap. Yeah.
All right. Anybody else?
Going once.
Crap or fact? Did he tour with a band called Thunderbox? I never heard of Thunderbox.
No, I haven't heard that either. I guess it'd be a good name for him, though. So what's the answer, Nance?
Actually, it's fact. He did.
It is fact.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Congrats to anyone who guessed fact. So
Yeah, that was a hard one.
I was 2-1 on that round. Oh, okay. Crap. That's Johnson's. All right. So we move to the next game, which is Name This. Now you can guess at these, Nance.
Yeah,
too.
because I don't know these. Name this.
Name this yard game. I like this game.
I do too. Ooh, excuse me.
We played this a lot more than I thought. I thought this thing would have a line for the whole cruise. Remember?
Yeah,
And
this was the first time we
quite a
seen this
bit.
game on the cruise ship, or if they did in the past, we didn't see it. But this was a lot of fun.
Hey Ryan, thanks for
Hi,
coming in.
Ryan. We played this a lot growing up. My family had.
Ryan was on the cruise with the captain.
Oh, he was. Oh,
and
wow,
a bunch
Ryan.
of other people.
I
Yeah.
hope you all had a good cruise.
Do you know what that is? What
Yeah, it's
game that is?
bocce.
Bocce, right?
And bocce means kiss in Italian. So you throw the white ball, which is called the Polini, I guess.
Yeah.
And you try to get your ball as close to the Polini, a white ball. And bocce means kiss in Italian. So the balls, like, they touch one another. They kiss.
Well, I'll tell you something.
Yeah.
If you want to have a lot of fun, there's your typical games like on every cruise ship. But this had an indoor bocce court.
Oh, I loved it.
And it was just so much fun.
Yeah.
You know, do that indoors.
It was a lot of fun. The balls weren't hard. They were soft, which was good. I mean, they'd have to have soft balls. I mean.
Well, everything on the ship,
Yeah.
has to be, so it can't be used as a weapon, I think, basically.
Right, yeah.
Who remembers this game? Now,
Oh my
this
gosh.
I remember when it was sold in the stores. Probably no one out there has seen this ever sold in the store because they
banned them.
Took them all and banned them because they were considered a very dangerous weapon.
We played this so much growing up.
Ryan's cabin was on the same deck on the cruise as the captain was. He was fortunate. Wow, that must have been interesting, Ryan. How many times did Ryan hide when he saw the captain?
Did you steal his captain's hat and throw it overboard, Ryan? Oh.
We never owned this game, but you remember where we played it in Sarah? It was your parents' house.
My mother's house.
Yeah, so you must have that when you were a kid.
I said that. We played this all the time when I was a kid.
So now they were made of metal, they're made of plastic if they use them at all.
I don't know, but the metal ones, they really stuck in the ground. I mean, they went right in there.
Right. They were the lawn darts.
Yeah, the lawn darts. Yeah. They were still at my mother's house.
The captain said, well, there was a couple. Yeah, there weren't many of them. This is one of my favorite games. And we played this a ton on the cruise ship,
this was a lot of fun.
Captain says, I held on to all my caps this past cruise. It's funny. Every time I saw you guys in the video, they had some different costume. Either it was the 80s night or the costume party. I've never heard this called bags, but.
No.
I was getting a debate with someone recently because the ones on the ship, I don't know if they had the actual corn in them. Someone told me once it's actual corn kernels.
Yeah, that's how.
And the whole thing is the more you play, you break it down to a dust.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, the ones that your brother made, they were corn in them.
Ryan said, no, the ones we have.
Yeah.
Every time I went down the hall, his banner was the first thing I saw. Did you guys know Billy went on back to back? Yeah, we knew that. I forget, you were with your friend on the first one, I think, right? No, you must have been with your friend on both. And then the second one was a group cruise. What band are you talking about, Ryan? He had some banner.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
And that is correct. It is cornhole.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun. We played a lot on the last cruise.
We've got 4 sets of cornhole things between us and the kids and everything.
We do have a lot, yeah. His brother made them all. They were great.
Name this lawn game.
Oh, yeah. I think your brother has this game, too.
I thought the Sean, Seaman Danny. Okay. Seaman Danny. Okay. Now, is he going with you, Billy, on the January cruise?
I think his friend Steven is going.
All right. What is a lot of things? Let's see. You had a customized back-to-back banner. I had a customized back-to-back banner on our cabin door.
Oh,
Did
nice.
you take a picture of it, Billy? I never saw the banner. You should have that. Put it on my Facebook page or something. You know the name of this game?
Yeah, Jenga.
Jenga. Yep. That is correct. Play the small version, but never the big
Yeah.
version.
An oldie but goodie.
I was just going to say that same phrase. You know, I've played this numerous times. I'm not going to say a favorite. Those other games are.
Yeah, I
enjoy more.
Yeah,
but
me too.
let's see. So he says, yes, Seaman Danny will be going on the cruise with me in January. Dan Ingrid will be down in Orlando at Disney World around the same time. Oh, gee, that'd be great if we could all meet up in that area.
It would be nice.
I'll have to reach out to Danny too. Let's see.
No, I don't think
coming to home. That's the captain.
I don't think he's talking about Griswold.
I thought he said, yeah, Danny Griswold.
He did say Danny Griswold.
Unless there's a Donnie
okay.
Griswold. That's an A. Yeah, that's an A. Danny
okay.
Griswold.
He did say Danny Griswold. Okay. I thought he was talking about
I don't see any correct answers yet on this.
I thought he was talking about his friend Danny, but I think he said he was going with a friend named Steven. So.
All right. Any guesses? Going once, going twice. Sean, you still out there? They must have this game over in Australia. Okay. Yep. Want to guess it, Nance?
Croquet.
That's right. Croquet is the game.
I think every kid growing up had a set like this.
So that ends round one of the lawn game. Name this. And now we have our Disney question, Nance, for all you Disney aficionados. Okay. Answer the question that follows this clip.
Okay, I'll try.
You have any idea what this is?
No, I don't.
Name this movie. Anyone have any idea what this movie? Oh, wow. The captain is not only a cruise master of a ship.
He's a Disney master?
He must be a Disney master.
Wow. He wears many hats.
That's right. So the answer is, do you know what that?
No, I don't know what it is.
Pocahontas.
That was
the only reason I knew is because of the raccoon.
The raccoon. I don't remember that scene.
I don't remember a dog in that or anything.
No, I remember the raccoon. I forget the raccoon's name. Do you remember? Miko, right?
Is it?
Yeah, it's Miko.
Is. He's a Disney trivia master and the cruise master.
Yeah, it was a raccoon.
Things we learned about you, Captain.
Was a raccoon named Miko? I think that was the name.
Okay, Nance, you're
I'm up for crap
round
or fact.
2 on crap or fact.
All right, there we go. In France, French dressing is called hollandaise sauce.
In France, French dressing is called holiday sauce. Fact or crap?
Crap or fact?
Because I don't know what that holiday sauce actually is.
You don't know what it is? I know how to make it.
Do you really?
Yeah, I've made it before.
This raccoon was named Miko.
Miko, I had it right. Okay. In France, French dressing is called hollandaise sauce. That's what you get when you have eggs Benedict. But you never tried it.
I'm going to say crap. Looks like Blaine said crap. What's the answer, Nancy?
It is crap.
It is crap.
French dressing is French dressing. Hollandaise sauce.
Everyone said crap.
Yeah.
Okay, the second question, the answer for crap or fact?
The first time baseball was an official Olympic sport, the Americans failed to win a medal.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna say crap just because I mean the Americans aren't the greatest in baseball.
If they're not
I
the
would say Japan or someone like that won it.
Yeah, but you didn't hear the question right. The first time baseball was an official Olympic sport, the Americans failed to win a medal.
Okay, so yeah, that's correct. Yeah, fact, and that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I wonder. Everyone's saying fact. Is it fact?
Yeah.
Did it say who won it?
No,
first
it
time?
didn't say.
That'd be an
But
interesting question.
it is fact. That's right.
Okay,
One
John,
more.
listen to the question, John. Yep.
All right. The beignet is the official state donut of Louisiana. We have beignets
Beignet
in
is
New
the
Orleans.
official state donut of Louisiana. I mean, logic. That would sound logical. I'll say
You
fact.
weren't too
just 'cause
fond
it's
of the
logical.
beignets. They were pretty good.
Well, the Disney versions weren't that great.
Yeah.
They
The
really,
beignet is the official state donut of Louisiana.
saying the Australians probably didn't win it. I would bet you anything they did not win it.
Fact or crap?
Have they ever won? Fact. So we're all saying, did I say fact too?
Do you agree? No, it's crap.
Is it really?
That's what it says. I don't know what. It's not true.
It sounds logical.
It does sound logical. You got to have some of these that stump you.
That's right. Can't get them all right, right?
Right.
All right. Let's move on to round 2 of Name This. Name this TV space show.
Ooh.
Let's start out with an easy one here. Probably not a donut, but sounded good. Yeah, that's a good point too, right?
Yeah.
Maybe it's actually not a donut.
Maybe, yeah, that's true.
Anyone ever have the beignets at? I don't know if they sell it at other places. We got it at Port Orleans.
Yeah, I thought they're good. I mean, you can get a different sauce. We picked the chocolate. I think I picked the caramel and the ganache.
Those you get, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they were okay, but they didn't taste. You expected something.
Yeah, I mean, I liked them, but
look at that, flew right in from Australia, and he's got every one of his answers correct.
Wow.
Sean on that. Yep, everyone gets it right. Name that space show. It is gets with
Star Trek.
That's right.
I watched a few episodes. I wasn't a big fan.
I've never watched many of them myself.
Yeah.
Name this is be a tougher one here. Name this TV space show.
Oh,
I bet you have no
gosh.
clue, do you?
The characters look familiar, but I can't remember, especially the boy in the back. But I can't remember the show.
The Captain Carmela had beignets at Cafe Du Monte. I want to try them at Cafe Beignet next time. Are those both at? I don't remember any of those names. Do you? Are those in Disney, Captain, or are those somewhere else?
They might be in New Orleans.
Look at that, Sean. Good for you.
He got it right.
Yeah, you know those things aren't.
No,
people,
they're
right?
not real. I know the characters, but I can't think of it.
They're actually marionettes.
Oh, what's the name of the space movie?
Thunderbirds.
Thunderbirds. Okay.
Very good.
Jeez.
Billy says the captain says marionettes in space. Oh, they're both in New Orleans. Those places.
Okay, that's what I said. I think they might be in New Orleans. That's exactly what I said.
Okay, name this TV space show. Oops. As a kid, this was my favorite. One of my favorites. Blow it up a little bit. This is also on our thumbnail.
Wait a minute, I can't really see it. This is
Funny says Thunderbird sounds like an adult club in Australia.
Oh, geez.
Are you insinuating that's
that.
how Sean knew the name? What's this show, Nance? You know?
Lost in Space.
That's correct.
Did everybody get it?
One got it. In fact, Barry Brain, thank you for popping in here with the correct answer. He's now fighting Sean for no incorrect answers.
Wow.
Okay. Next one. Name this space show. This I would probably get wrong.
Oh, I remember this one, but I can't think of the name. But I remember watching it once in a while. Oh, I know what it is.
I mean,
know what it is.
the husband and wife
I know
team
what it
there
is.
is
Yeah, I think I know what it is.
actually, I think he was first on the TV show Mission Impossible
Well,
before this one.
I don't think I watched this very
Wonder
much,
if
but I
anyone's
remember
got
the
this. I don't
names.
see anyone. Oh, I don't think anyone else has it either.
Should I say what I think it is?
Well, not yet. Let me just give it a second. Interesting. All right, give it a shot, Nance.
Is it Space Odyssey?
No, you got the first name right. Space something else.
Oh, not Space Odyssey.
Oh.
Okay.
Want to take one more guess? Space something. It's got a number in it.
Oh, 1999?
That's right. Space 1999. We had this show dubbed into Afrikaans in South Africa. Really? It was that popular? Space, not Space Slushy. It is Space 1999.
Oh, I never watched it.
And the last one for this category, yeah, I wasn't a big fan either. For this category, an all-time favorite.
I love this one. I watched this.
Well, Barry, come back into our space and guess on this one.
Astro sounded like Scooby-Doo.
He did. I wonder if it's the same guy because they were both Hanna-Barbera,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Jetsons. That's
his
boy Elroy.
Yeah. And Astro, I don't know.
That's right. It is correct. It is the Jetsons. Now for your Disney question for this round. Disney question and answer, right, Nance? Mm-hmm. Be the first to name the characters that have been cut out of the scene. So give me the show or the character names, anything that you can gather from this picture. What was taken from that scene? Think you can guess it, Nance? I'll wait till it gets down about 3 seconds, and I'll pause it here just to give people a chance to look at it. Any idea what those shapes are? No?
No.
You of all people, I expect to guess it. Don't say it.
Well, I think I know the character, but I don't know the movie. Am I supposed to name the movie?
You can name the characters or the movie or the show. The right answers are pouring in. I'm going to let it complete. You want to guess before I let it complete? No. All right.
I know the dog with the nightcap. I forget his name is.
Oh man, you gotta kick yourself when you see that.
Oh, I should have known that.
I said that. Yes, you just bought a Winnie the Pooh statue.
Oh, I love it. It's adorable. I got it at a thrift store for $4.
So the last round, fact or crap. So the last fact or crap for 2023, Nance.
Okay. The flag raised on the ruins of the World Trade Center after 9/11 was actually stolen from a nearby yacht.
I've got to go with a crap on that one. Let's see.
I know. Was the flag that they raised on the ruins of the World Trade Center after 9/11 actually stolen from a nearby yacht? What do you think? Is that a bunch of crap or is that fact?
Captain Commodore, Barry Brain, they both agree with me.
That it's crap.
That it's crap.
Yeah. Well,
let's see.
We'll see.
Going once. Going twice. Okay, what's the answer, Nance?
Well, according to fact or crap, it's fact.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know if anybody wants to challenge that, but I would think someone did their research. The first time I heard about
Every
that.
one of us said crap.
Yeah, I would have said that as well. I mean, our fact checker is in the house, so if he wants to challenge that.
Nancy, I got a riddle from Blaine to you. Why does Piglet always smell so bad?
Why does Piglet Oh, because he hangs around Pooh.
That's very good. Because Piglet is always playing with Pooh.
That's cute. I never heard of that, but I figured I had to do something with Pooh. I should show you my Pooh statue. He's so cute.
What's your next one? Is that, or did you do
no,
three?
I only did one more? No, I got two more.
Okay.
actually. Okay, that was my first one. Okay, to be Surgeon General of the United States, you must be a medical surgeon and a military general.
Okay, that's got to be crap I'm going with on that.
Or fact.
Could be he's always down under.
I'll be right back.
All right. So are you going to give the answer here?
Oh, yes.
You can't walk away without the answer.
Oh, I'm sorry. I want to get my little poo. So the answer is, to be Surgeon General of the United States, you must be a medical surgeon and a military general. If you said I'm sorry. If you said crap, you're right.
So we're all right.
Let me go get my Winnie the Pooh so I can choke him.
So I will read her last question here for this round and for 2024. Mel Blanc's tombstone reads, "That's all, folks." Fact or crap? Mel Blanc's tombstone reads, "That's all, folks." Okay.
All right, what was the last
I'll
one?
let you, so can you, in your voice, that's the last one.
Okay.
The top one.
Mel Blanc's tombstone reads, "That's all, folks." That's cute.
What's the answer?
Let's see. What do people think?
They all say fact, which I would agree with that.
Of course it does. I have one more.
Okay, so last
The
fact.
last
I'm
one.
sorry, this is the last fact of crap.
Yes, this is the last one. During the 2000 Summer Paralympics, Spain won the basketball gold, but was disqualified because most of the players had no disabilities. That's so outrageous. It has to be a fact, right?
I
Oh,
couldn't even understand
gosh.
what he said. What were you-
During the 2000 Summer Paralympics, Spain won the basketball gold, but was disqualified because most of the players had no disability.
Yeah, see, I'd say crap, but you're right. It's so outlandish.
It's so
gotta be true,
outlandish,
right?
it must be true, huh?
Fact. I'll put fact. Okay,
Correct.
that is correct. Okay, so we're all right
Yeah.
on that one.
And I just want to tell people we all need a little poo in our lives. Isn't he cute?
Nancy's got poo in her hand.
I got my poo bear.
All right, final round for 2023 in.
This is the
Name
only
this.
the only poo that smells good.
I don't know if I go that far. Name this famous dog.
Oh,
Any idea who that is, Nance?
let me think. I don't like. Can you blow it up? I can't see.
Yeah.
Oh, of course I know that. We saw it. Didn't we see offspring of this dog?
Barry Brain likes your poo.
Oh, thank you, Barry. I love him too. He was a good find at a thrift store. $4. You know, you see these at Disney for a lot more.
Okay, and everyone's saying, what's the name, Nance?
Lassie.
That's
We saw
right.
Lassie's relative at the animal show in Disney.
Yeah, way filtered down.
Yeah. Was it in Disney somewhere?
It was Universal.
Universal. Okay.
Yep. Okay, let's see if you remember his name. I bet
I
everyone knows
do.
who he
I
is.
remember
but-
him. I do. I didn't like him all that much, but he was okay. You know, I didn't dislike him.
And he
But
liked you so much.
I didn't like him as much
Name
as I
this
like Pooh
famous
Bear.
dog.
I love my Pooh Bear. So people know this one. He's an oldie.
Good job, Barry. Okay, who do you think he is, Nance?
Huckleberry Hound.
That's right.
And he's blue. Huckleberry. A huckleberry's blue?
I don't know what a huckleberry is.
I know what a mulberry is, and they're white, but not a huckleberry.
Name this famous dog. I would never get. Well,
Let me see.
I think I'd get it probably on the guess, but I wouldn't know.
Let me,
it by-
can you blow it up a little more?
Well, I mean,
Oh, I think I know it.
it's not really a great representation.
No,
of
it
the
isn't a
more I
very
look
good
at
one,
it.
but I think I know who it is. I'm not sure though.
Pretend I can spell too. I'll be your huckleberry.
You have a little poo on your shoulder.
Yep.
Oh,
Okay, who's that dog?
Benji.
That's correct. Everyone got
Winnie
that
the
one
Pooh.
right.
Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh.
Name this famous dog. Not the girl.
We
Name the
all
famous
know
dog.
this. This is too easy. Too easy.
There's probably a few out there that have never seen that.
I don't know. I think everybody's seen it. It's a classic.
Not the band.
Yeah, the band. That's right. I like that band.
I'm trying to think of the there was a couple of faint songs I liked a lot.
Was
I
it
can't remember it now.
Africa, down in Africa? Do, 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 do. I think Toto was the one. Whoops.
They guessed it.
They
Everyone
guessed
got
it.
Toto.
Toto.
And the last one for this round, which is way too easy, but we'll throw it out there anyways.
I heard it. Oh, this one.
This is the last. Name this for 2023.
I got you a Christmas ornament.
Your favorite and mine.
Yeah, I like the Christmas specials that that they had with this character in it.
Okay, so who is the dog, Nance?
Snoopy.
That's right, good old Snoopy. And the last question for 2023 on our Sunday Lives is our Disney one. Disney question and answer. Identify the movie title from the following 4 images.
I heard if you rub a Pooh Bear's stomach, like your wish will come true.
I don't know about that, but here's picture 1. Picture 2. Picture 3. Picture 4. Now, before I let the answer come up, who can put those 4 pieces together and come up with, I think it's for a movie.
Let me see.
I know they had a new Snoopy balloon for the Macy's.
Oh, they did?
We totally missed the parade this year. I forgot to put it on.
I know. We should have put
Or
it
at least
on.
record it.
Yeah. I didn't see any of it. Yeah.
That's right. Charlie Brown's mate. Now we hopped into this one and...
Yeah, we were all...
Yeah, okay, let's let this string out here. All right, Nance, do you want to guess what the movie is?
I got to look over here. Can you blow it up a little bit?
No.
A movie. Oh, is it Buzz Lightyear? I can't tell.
You're close. The answer is coming. 2 seconds. 1 second.
What is
Toy
it?
Story.
Toy Story. Okay.
Close enough.
Yeah, we missed the parade. Yeah, we had it on a little bit, and then we got talking and.
I record. Billy said I mean, I like skipping the commercials, but we can do it later in the day if we're not watching something else, or after we eat. And we usually record every year. I think we've done it forever, but this year we went down to my mother's, and we just forgot to record it.
We forgot to record it. Yeah.
Well, I hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving.
Hope everyone has a good holiday season.
Yeah.
And this is our last Sunday for this year because we're jam-packed for stuff in December. And then we head down to Florida for 3 to 4 months. I don't know what we're going to do for lives down there. If we'll do some stuff in the parks or just do in general, we'll have to play it totally by ear. We do have a live this Thursday at 12:15 where we're talking part 2 of our cruise that we just took.
Yeah, it was wonderful.
So tune into that. And thank you very much for coming in and supporting this show. And thank you very much to our moderators who keep it flowing along. So
yes, we really appreciate all of you.
Right.
Thank you again. Stay young, have fun, and stay out of poo, unless you have one of these.
Stay out of poo.
I mean,
okay.
It didn't come out right.
Have happy holidays.
Bye.
Everyone.